Businesses are already cashing in on those massive crowds, and the money is expected to keep pouring in to restaurants and bars once the weekend hits. CBS News Detroit's Terrell Bailey is live on your block downtown with more. Terrell.
Hey there, Shayna. Oh boy, what a day it's been. Downtown Detroit has seen a lot of people, and still right now they are still seeing a lot of people, all thanks to the NFL draft. This event, it is big for businesses, and just being out here in downtown and talking to some of these business owners, they say they have spent months preparing for this massive event, and they say overall they're just glad that the city is being seen overall by millions.
There was a lot of extra ordering on the beer, on the liquor, on the wine, the claws, anything that is consumable by all guests, we definitely added to our order.
Oh, and there's a lot of consuming happening. With Detroit welcoming over 100,000 NFL fans, you can bet the drinks are flowing and food, well, of course, is being chowed on.
A lot of earlier mornings, especially this week as all the draft preparations have been going on. We try to get here early so we can beat the traffic. That's the main thing.
For business owners like Kenny Valentino, his business is right in downtown near all the hustle and bustle. He's expecting a crowd. His restaurant was rented Wednesday for a private event ahead of the draft. He says a few hundred attended, even a few draft prospects.
We had an RSVP of over 600 people. The line was stretched down the street about an hour before we opened doors. Jalen Rose was able to stop by.
Over in Corktown, a little further away from downtown, the crowds were still in effect. I'm told with parking being scarce, some businesses had no choice but to come up with a backup plan.
We did have to carpool, and we had to park a little ways away just to give more space for the guests coming in town.
Once the dust settles next week, businesses say it's their time to get thoughts from their staff on the big rush, because there will be for sure some takeaways from hosting the crowds.
We definitely got to evaluate the whole situation, kind of see what we could have done better, where we did great. There's going to be pros and cons to everything with any event that happens at this capacity, for sure.
As fans from far and wide make the Motor City their home over the next several days, of course, shop, eat, and enjoy, but businesses say also take in the grit and greatness of Detroit.
For a long time, Detroit was looked down on, but what my hopes is as we host more big events like the NFL draft, people will see the heart that Detroit has and understand the resurgence that we're having in the city.
You know, I think that is very correct. A resurgence is currently happening in the city of Detroit. Awesome that we are able to take a part of it. But Shayna, I even had a chance to talk to a gelato shop. They also said they even had to double up their supplies for the massive weekend as well. Of course, some of these business owners, they have told me when it comes to Monday, they plan to relax because this, of course, is going to be a long, arduous weekend, but a well enjoyable one overall. Shayna, we're live in downtown Detroit. Terrell Bailey, CBS News, Detroit.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to need a little nap by the end of the weekend, but well worth it.
Right?
Thank you, Terrell.